I started driving when I was pretty young, when I was 15, and on a very, very small budget. My parents didn't have a lot of money. Basically, I had a job working at a stereo shop, and any little money I would make, I would take it and put it into my car and get out to the track and try to just have fun and basically try to figure out the differences between different suspension settings and tire pressures and really learn everything I could. So I've been running in Formula Drift since 2009. I've always liked driving cars past the limit and sliding them around. And when I saw Formula Drift was a sport, it was competitive, I knew I had to get into it. So in 2008, I started drifting. In 2009, I started running in Formula Drift. It is a very competitive series, so it took years of developing a car, trying different things, and finally this year we built a new car, an E46 M3 with a Bilstein suspension, Yokohama tires, and we were able to come right out with that car and really dominate. So we won a couple rounds, some other podium finishes, and we ended up winning the championship on a privateer budget, and it's the first European car to win a championship also. So it was a very, very good year, and we're looking forward to repeating next year. Really, it's all about dedication. It's not easy, especially if you don't have money. Motorsports, no matter what type of motorsports, takes quite a bit of money. So it took years. You know, I started driving when I was 15, and I'm 33 now. So our car right now is it's an E46 M3. It's a turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, so it's the factory M3 motor with a Garrett turbocharger, Dock Race intake and exhaust manifold. It's making about 750 horsepower to the wheels. We're running Forged Star wheels with Yokohama tires, Wisefab angle kit with the Bilstein suspension. It's a really great, solid package, and I think we're going to try to bump up the horsepower another 100 horsepower and get to 850, 900 horsepower range for next season. So we're running, basically, it's a factory M3 3.2 liter 6-cylinder engine, straight six. A lot of guys are going and swapping in V8s, especially the LS motor is really common swap for drift cars right now. But we wanted to, to keep the original motor in the car. And obviously it takes a little more development, but we're able to make almost 800 horsepower with a 6-cylinder engine pretty reliably with relatively low cost for that amount of power. So to get an LS motor to make 800 horsepower would probably be more expensive than getting this engine to make that power. So also I really enjoy driving a turbocharged car. It takes a little more, you really have to stay on top of it. You have to work harder to keep the turbo spooled up all the time, and you don't have that instant throttle response. So you have to anticipate a little more, and it's a little bit of a challenge, but I enjoy the challenge.